After all, the parents are a child's whole world, and when they think about someone stopping to love someone, their immediate thought is the parent could stop loving the child. Hello everyone, welcome back to the Parent Corner channel. I'm Teresa Brown, the owner of the Attachment Trauma Center of Houston, where we work with families and children as they go through many of the challenges that we are all struggling with today. One of our biggest topics with parents who are going through a divorce is, what do I say to my child? I really like to think about what is one thing you don't want to say to your child. This is a very important tip, and many parents don't realize the importance of avoiding this language when you're talking to your child about the divorce. Don't ever say to your child, your mom or dad, we stopped loving each other. Because when you think about that, most kids below the age of 10 are so literal that when they think about the words, we stopped loving each other, it makes them wonder, could you stop loving them? So make very sure that that's not part of your conversation when you're talking to your children. You can talk about our relationship has not worked out. You can talk about these are the things that are making it where we'd like to make changes in our life. Focusing on not including the word love about the relationship between the parents and the reasoning for divorce is very important. If you use the word love or stop loving each other or don't love each other anymore, it makes it very hard for them to be able to understand how someone could ever stop loving someone else. So it's very important that that word is not included in any of the discussion when you're talking about the parents' relationship. It is important that you talk about that you will always love your child, that you will never stop loving them, you will always be their parents, and that is never ever going to change. When you talk about your relationship changing, you can talk about things that don't involve the word love. You may tell them that mommy and daddy are not getting along very good anymore. This has been going on for quite some time. Keep it age appropriate, of course. Never talk about adult topics with younger children, and make sure that you keep it in language they can understand. When you think about little children ages 2 to 5, you want to remember that you and their life and their home is their whole world. And when you talk about change, it's like you've turned their world upside down. You want to keep the questions where they can ask them. They feel comfortable asking you questions. You don't want them to feel that you're too busy ever to talk to them about it. Try to find time when you're with them to ask if they have any questions, but keep it at their age-appropriate level. They're mostly worried about how their life is going to change. The idea of having two houses, and please don't use the word mom's house or dad's house, because that's not a good topic. You want to say your house with your mom or your house with your dad. Talking about two houses, though, is a very, very big change for them. They've never had to deal with that more than likely, and so the idea of having two houses is a major concept for them. They're going to be worried about the little things. Where are their toys going to be? Where are their stuffed animals going to be? Where are their books going to be? What's going to be their things at the new house? Those are the types of things that little children are worried about when you're thinking about a divorce. For older kids, age 5 to 9, you want to remember that not only are they going to be impacted at their home, but their school's going to be impacted too. They'll have to be carrying a backpack, making sure they remember things when they go to both houses, that they don't forget things that they need for some of the extracurricular activities that they're involved in. So adjusting to carrying all of these things and not forgetting something at one of the houses is one of their biggest worries. That is something you want to talk to them about. You want to share the information with the school that you are going through a divorce so they can understand, because teachers can see there's a difference in your child. It's helpful to give them the information before they notice changes at school. They maybe can provide more support for your kid at school. School counselors sometimes have groups for kids of divorce, so keep that in mind. For older kids, 10 and up, you want to keep in mind that they have probably got much stronger relationships with the people that live around them. If you're going to have to sell the home they've always lived in, that's a major change for them. They've spent most of their life in this area probably, and then they're going to have all of that change. If they're going to have to change schools, which if that happens, it's not ideal, but you'll have to work with them and talk to them about it. Keep in mind for them, they have no choice in this matter. They're going to have much bigger feelings about it, much bigger emotions, and they're going to want to be mad at someone. You want to talk to them about their anger and help them understand it's normal in this kind of circumstance. The most important thing is letting them know that you can talk about divorce with them at any time. They're not going to say anything that you're going to get mad about. You need to listen and not make any judgment about the things they're saying, because we cannot tell kids how to feel about something as big as a divorce. A lot of people think timing for divorce is best when children are older, when they're teens. Actually, I'm not so sure that's true, because they're already going through so many big changes, hormonal changes, physical changes, relationship changes, and they're being forced to do things and be involved in things they've never had to deal with before. So being a parent who has teenagers and you are divorcing is a very big topic. So we'll give more specifics on that in another video. But please always remember that you never talk to your child about stopping loving someone, and you always remember and tell them this: you will always be their parent. You don't divorce your children. Parents can divorce, but children and parents never divorce. Thanks for watching our video today, and thanks for watching all the way through. If you like the videos, please like and subscribe to get more content about parenting in today's challenging world. Thank you.